So we're telling a story on us raiding in Hellfire Citadel, and we're building upon the previous person's sentence. You have 20 seconds to type out your sentence, and then it goes off to the next person. There's going to be a couple of things we're also going to do. We're going to have boons, okay? And each person is going to have a boon. Now, that means you can use this after someone has said their sentence. And this is like during a boss pull or something, okay? So we're doing the boss fight, and we have to get all the way around in order to finish off the boss. So someone has said something, and I'll give you an example. Uh-oh, we're going to wipe. Well, someone has something that'll save the raid, and they have 5 seconds to use that before it wipes. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give each of y'all a boon right now, and I'm going to send you a tell of what your boon is, and when you can use it. Now, the boons are typically reset on a wipe. So if we wipe, all the boons are reset except for a couple of them. I'm going to start with my left. I got Savage, and I'm going to go around and give each one of y'all a boon. Here we go.
Can interrupt the Sautry at any time for a Lumisplanation. You have to silence the raid, and then once they are silent, you hand the floor off to Lumi, and he has
but it has
10
to be done
seconds
after
to
the
save
person's done.
the raid.
And you've got, now, I'm going to let y'all know there are curses upon you. And if you say certain words, then certain things will basically cause a wipe. So you need to be careful. We're going to set the scene. So I'm going to pass it to Savage after I set the scene. And then he's got 20 seconds to start the story. So we're setting the scene. You know, we're walking in Hellfire Citadel. Yeah, just a few minutes late. We're getting everything done. Everybody has got all their stuff set. They got their flasks. They have their potions. We're ready to start setting up for the first boss. And we are now going to explain the first boss. We're going to talk about it. We're going to joke around. We're going to have fun. And everybody has just maybe have gotten here. What are we doing, Savage? So, okay, get ready. Raid timer starting. Let's see where we stand. All right, Candle, you have 20 seconds. Soooooo Pop's army. No, not happening, girl. All right, Soooooo Pop's the army. We have wiped. All right, Candle has wiped us before we even started. Oh no, we have sacrificed the DK to save the raid. But we've also sacrificed the shaman. We have sacrificed the shaman. The shaman, out of sheer love of y'all, has sacrificed himself or herself to save the raid. Unfortunately, the shaman was the healer, and the DK has also sacrificed himself in order to save the raid, but that was the tank. We needed the tank or the healer. We sacrificed both, so we wiped anyway. We used both the boons, and the boons canceled themselves out. So, you get to start us up again. We are preparing for the first boss. Let us begin. Okay. Do has completed his task. The DK has saved the raid. What happened was, Do used his boon instead of actually typing out a sentence. So he saved the raid without actually, doing anything else. So he used his boon and he saved the raid. Moving on, you are up next today, and we have wiped. So right now, what we're doing is we're starting the preparation for the pull. So Doreena's going to start at this time. We are preparing for the pull. We haven't gotten there yet. Okay, this is the preparation for the pull. Here we go. Dorina starts. So, Miser talks and tells everyone what they are to do. And now we have Lumi. Word goes AFK. Next up, we have Savage. Is it dead yet? We have to wait. Okay, so Candle. Nice. Alright, Deuce up. And Dew brings out a cool pet. Zane, for the final prep moment, we're gonna prepare to pull. What else do we need to do? Everyone yells food for last. Alright, so we've prepared for the pull. Now, we're going to do the pull. So, what happens now is we have the first boss in Hellfire Citadel, and Doreena's going to explain how the fight went. Okay, we're doing the pull, and we're going to describe what happened during the boss fight. This is a story, so we're going to explain it. Here's where the curses come in. Good luck. Be careful of the words you use. It may wipe you. Darina, let us begin. So Miser has pulled. And now Fangry goes up next. Lumi pops the ring. Savage is next. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're wiping. Oh, no. You've got 5 seconds.
It didn't go over.
Oh, we wiped. Oh, unfortunately, someone activated the DPS ring, and they became the ring bearer. And it was unfortunate. What happened was Lumi got really mad, and he said like one word in raid chat, and he went like, Lumi smash. It was just smash. He smashed half the raid fell down, and they died, and that caused a wipe. Guys, it just, you know what? It's just too much. I've got somebody that's got a saving throw who did use it. So, it was Candle, you used yours. We got saved. And we got saved by Do. It's got 20 seconds to explain what went on, but here's the thing, Do. It's got to be a pun.
No.
Explain the fight to us using a pun. Alright, we'll take it for this time. We'll take it this time. In the future, though, we're going to hold you to a tighter standard. So, Do yelled out something that distracted, got Darina to cackle, and it distracted me, which actually saved the raid. I must have been the reason why the raid was wiping. And we're continuing on, Savage. There's a tank switch. Miser was distracted, so we have a tank switch. And then Candle steps forward. Oh, and we had to move out of the fire, right. And now Do with the follow-up. I'll take it. It was only 1 second off. We're fine. We didn't stand in the fire. We didn't stand in the fire, so Zane, you're next. Zane popped Tranquility. Alright, and then we got Darina. She's talking in guild chat, so you guys better be lucky. Oh, we're wiping. What has not been used? You got 5 seconds to save it. Oh, the shaman has been sacrificed. Whew. Hunt stepped in at the last minute and said, I'll take one for the team, y'all. I'm going to switch over to my mage in mid-fight, and I'm here to save the day. I'm good. I saved y'all. Appreciate the time. So, we've had a saving throw. Alright, gonna go to Lumi. We have not completed it, complete all the way around yet, y'all. The boss spawned ads. For some reason, Miser died and there's one tank left. I think I feel the love. And then we have Candle stepping up. We've gotten all the way around. We can do something now. Alright, Candle has popped wings. Saving Savage. Don't want to kill the other tank, right? Do, you're up. We can kill the boss and be done with him and move on to the next boss. Uh-oh. We're wiping. Okay, out of nowhere. Okay, this boss has a lot of ads. So, in order to counteract the ads, what we need is help. Okay? And we're going to phone a friend, and we're going to call in the Lumi bots. Okay? So the Lumi bots came out of nowhere and just wrecked this boss. So, the Lumi bots came in, wrecked the boss's ads, have put us back on equal ground. We've gone all the way around, and all we gotta do is kill the boss. Alright, Zane, you're up. What do we gotta do? The Lumi bots have destroyed the ads, and okay, Zane has battle res me. We're gonna go around twice. Okay, starting it up with D. D's gonna go next. And we killed the boss. We win. Alright, so, first boss is down. Awesome. Guys, you killed the boss. But, there's a problem. We killed the boss. And someone got distracted. Hunt. Well, the boss, it's got a backside. And she saw his butt. And there's a crack.
Oh no!
And it's just, she's losing it. Okay? She doesn't know what to do. She just goes ballistic. So we're wiping at what Hunt said. And I'm beginning the 5-second counter. There is one thing remaining. D was first. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all this one. So, D has reminded us at the moment what the plan is. D, what's the plan? So guys, you gotta remember the plan. The plan is, don't die, okay? So D reminds everybody that don't die. Now that saves us from looking at the boss's butt crack that Hunt has us so focused on. Thank you, Hunt. Now, we get our minds focused on, hey, we gotta kill the boss. Alright, and we are going on to Lumi next. Savage, I'm gonna assume that Lumi is AFK at the moment. I'm gonna move it on to you. We have not killed something at the moment. Can you please finish him off? Oh no! Hunt got distracted by, again, the boss's backside. Oh, she's fixated upon the crack again. Oh no! Oh dear! Unfortunately, we are wiping again. Now, if only there were somebody else who had a saving throw. I'm gonna start the countdown. Got 5 seconds. So I'm just gonna assume that your partner is here and that he did the saving throw. So guys, I'm gonna give y'all a hint. What did Dorina say? What did Savage say? What were they kind of like? You need to make it a little bit different in order to kill the you-know-what. Okay, now Candle's gonna be next. And I'm gonna start the countdown. You got 20 seconds to finish him off. Oh no! We can't get Hunt off of the boss's backside. Every single time we are about to finish him off, we see the butt crack. Every single time with the butt crack. I don't know what it is about that butt crack, but Hunt is completely focused on that butt crack. I'm gonna give y'all the first one because I don't want us to spend all day on this. I think Dorina's
I figured the first one out.
You figured the first one out?
Yep. I know what I did.
Alright, I think Dia said it, and we're out of boons except for one. And it got used. We were about to wipe again. Okay? And here's what happened. And we were about to die, but the boss wasn't able to finish us off. Instead, Beer Boot showed up. Okay? Beer Boot showed up. I don't know why he showed up in the middle of our raid, but he showed up, and he showed us how to do this. Okay? He showed up, and the boss literally stopped what he was doing, looked over at Beer Boot, and Beer Boot started dancing. Okay? Beer Boot started dancing in the middle of our fight, and it killed us dead. But luckily enough, as all of us died, it also killed the boss, because the boss couldn't take it. Okay? So DDR Max 2 has saved us once again. Thank you, Beer Boot. The ultimate saving throw. Thank you, Beer Boot. So we've killed the first boss, and we're thinking about what comes up next. We are at the Iron Reaver. Okay? We are preparing for this fight. D starts it. Okay? Sabini put down food, and Hunt yelled for buffs. Well, here's the thing. Hunt had to check the bank. Okay? So here's what's going on. I mean, you know, I know Hunt does this all the time. She says, look guys, you can't ask me for stuff during the middle of a raid. Alright? You know, I don't want to get into the bank and have to look this stuff up. But, you know, somebody had to do it. Okay? So, she's digging around and she's digging stuff up. Lumi, unfortunately, our time, it's been scrunched. We're running, okay, you have 15 seconds, sir. Hunt had to take a moment in order to take care of the bank. You got 15 seconds. And he actually remembered to res the people from all the death and destruction that went on the first boss. Alright, and then Hunt, what are we doing next? Alright, so Hunt's not really preparing for the raid. She is yelling at the kids and coy in the background. Standard fare. Alright, Savage, you're next. What about the loot? What do you mean, what about the loot? You know what? This is all my loot, okay? Alright? Every single piece that drops is mine, okay? No, look, we're not going to handle this. You know what? We're going to wipe it right now. You have 5 seconds. Oh, nobody used their saving throw. We have wiped. We wiped on the prep, y'all. We didn't even do the boss pull. We've already wiped. Oh, man. Alright, well, we're going to start with Candle. Here we go. You got 20 seconds. We got to prepare for the boss fight here. Yep. Okay. Do, you are next. You don't have to talk in puns, Do. You can do the rest of it. Okay. And then Do says, second boss, same as the first. I am entering the 8th, and I am entering the 8th. I am. Thank you, sir. I'm glad that you joined us. Zane, you are next. And Zane? Whoa. Okay, she got that just in time. So Zane has TeamSpeak muted, so she has no idea what is going on during prep. Okay, so anyway, we're moving on to Dorina now. And Miser sets the pull timer. Woohoo, you guys are in trouble because we have 2 more people to go after this. Lumi, you're next. Ah, someone is begging for health stones, but we have no warlock. Hunt, you're up next. You have 20 seconds. And Hunt is painting her nails while she waits for Lumi to carry the DPS across the finish line. Alright. Savage, you're the last one. And someone pulls early. Okay, there's our prep. We are now done with the prep, and now we begin the actual pull. Candle, you begin the pull, please, on the Iron Reaver. What do we do? How did we fight the Iron Reaver? So half the raid gets hit with Barrage. And next up is Dew. I'll try to sing it the right way. We didn't stand in fire, but it started burning, so we all are hurting. Molten core, Horizon, even in Firelands. OMFK, the tank's pulling anyway. We didn't stand in fire, but it started burning, so we are all hurting. Dew, I'm screenshotting that. Zane, you're up next. Miser is yelling to get away from that red X or you're gonna get blown apart. Dorina, you're next. Savage does the tank switch. Lumi is next. Artillery on Miser kills half the melee because Miser didn't run to that red X. Hunt is next. Alright, Miser died, and due to Lumi's major DPS, he pulls aggro and dies. Lumi speaks in TeamSpeak. Savage, you're up. The boss flying in the air, and then we killed the bombs. All right. Oh, no, wait. Oh, snap. Oh, you know what? People didn't actually kill the bombs. They were standing on the bombs, and we started wiping. Oh, dear. Oh, no. We're wiping. Oh, wait. Time out. You know what? We got a motivational speaker here. He's got 10 seconds. Lumi, you got 10 seconds to save the raid. Motivational speech, sir. Oh, the motivational speech failed. Oh no, we're still wiping. Whew. You know what? We had a second boon used as well. Okay, guys, you gotta remember the plan, okay? What's the plan? Don't die. We should know of this by now, okay? We're not done. We haven't finished it yet. Okay, Candle, you're up next. We haven't finished our round around the lot here. Oh no, the boss is coming down, but so are we. I think we're gonna wipe.
Oh no!
Uh-oh, we have 5 seconds until wipe. Alright, luckily enough, I'm gonna count that. We set the shaman. Thank you, Hunt. She saved us again. Okay, she has been saving us all night tonight. Hunt has saved us again. Thank you for sacrificing yourself, Hunt. Hunt's dead. So, now it's Dew's turn, and he went ahead with, does this weather seem terribly bomby? Bomby. Thank you, sir. And, next up is gonna be Zane. Oh, right! All of the healers have popped their cooldowns at the exact same time. Wow, that is great. Good job. Alright, so we're oh, wait, no, oh no. Oh dear. I don't know if you guys know this, but Leroy Jenkins has just joined the raid, and he's screaming, oh no, he's pulled everything. Oh dear, we're wiping again. Okay, luckily enough, we had a DK in the raid. And the DK decided to run up and take care of all those ads, and, well, they died, but luckily enough, it gave us enough time to regroup and take care of those ads. That was a close one. Leroy Jenkins almost wiped us. Okay. Whew. Alright. So, anyway, we gotta keep on going. D, you're up. Might as well stay out of the fire! Fire is bad. Usually is bad. So we've made our circuit. And now it's Lumi's turn.
I haven't used mine this round.
Okay. I'll take it. But, that means he's got 20 seconds. Do, you've got 20 seconds to save the raid with a pun.
You can do it, Do.
Alright. But we haven't finished the boss of the fight yet. Okay, Hunt, you're up. We ran out of time again. I don't know. Alright, Savage is going to go next. What do we need to do? By the skin of our teeth, the Reaver falls down. Alright, that concludes boss fight number 2. Whew. These boss fights are a little harder than I remember. Alright, so y'all, we've done pretty well. We've done our first 2 bosses. We're moving on to the 3rd boss, Cormac, because we want to do the front 6. The back 6 are, those are beneath us. We like the front 6. Alright, so last one was Savage. So Candle, you get to start it up again. We are preparing for Cormac. Can you please start it up for us here? Candle forgot to move out of the way. The boss drops right down on top of her, and she dies. But luckily, we're still in prep mode, and Dude's next. Dude got a grip. Come on, y'all. We got to pull this together and do it. Zene, you're up next. I'm going to give you 20 seconds starting now. Zene. Oh, that was close. So, Zene marks are put on the floor ground for markers for where to stand. That is awesome. That is just awesome. Miser and Char start getting together, and then Miser tells Char, hey, Char, I've got an idea. Okay? Now, Char doesn't think this is a good idea, but Miser doesn't care. And we start implementing it right away. And unfortunately, it wasn't the best plan imaginable. And we started to wipe. Oh, we wiped on prep. Come on, guys. Alright, so we wiped on prep, and we get to start the prep again. So we're starting prep again, and Doreena's going to go first. So come on, let's prepare for doing Cormac. Alright, so we ate the food and put on the flasks. Lumi's next. 3, 2, 1, going now. Someone is still stuck in a hand from the last trash pack. Oh my gosh, y'all. Don't stand in the red circles. We should know better than that. Alright, so Hunt, you're next, going in 3, 2, 1, starting it up now. So we got the person out of the grips, okay? Finally got him out. And Candles died. We've eaten our food. We've got our flasks on. Hunt, what are we doing next? So Hunt is not sure if she should cast Healing Rain or DPS with Frost Bolts. She is confused. Oh, and then after she's done with being confused, she has to deal with the bank again. Okay. Now here she is. She's preparing for a boss fight, and all of a sudden, someone has the nerve to come up to her and say, "Hunt, I need something from the bank. I know all the time with the bank." Oh my gosh. Hey, Savage, unfortunately, her time ran over and you only have 15 seconds. Savage rezzed Candle. Thank you for saving the Candle, Savage. I appreciate that. Candle, you're going up next, going in 3, 2, and 1. Candle pulls Warg into the room because he's still AFK. Again. You know, I don't think he's even at the raid. You know, he's just standing around. Do, you're next. Going now. Now, Do made sure that the Candle is not in the wind, okay? That's always important. Okay, so like a candle in the wind, we're going over to Zene. Zene, what is going on now? Oh, Miser's yelling at everyone for wiping on prep. Come on, y'all. We gotta do this better than this. Alright, D's next. And then Miser tells everyone that timer starts in 10. So a 10-second timer that's starting in 10, so you've got 20 seconds. Alright, Lumi is next. Now, Lumi dropped the G's. Yeah, good man. Hunt, you're next. Yeah, Jeeves was dropped. Good job. With all the wiping that's going on. Yeah. Oh, someone pulls early. Lumi dies. Lynn dies. Davini dies. Miser yells wipe. Miser asks Hunt to switch to the shaman. And now he has to say those famous words first. Right. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you got the prep all moving along. That's just part of the prep. But, of course, Savage, unfortunately what happened was Hunt needed to deal with the bank again. Okay, it seems like every single time she's got to deal with the bank. So anyway, she deals with the bank, and unfortunately, that only leaves you 15 seconds. So the cat's walking on the keyboard. Right before the pull, he walks away. That's always important. All right, so Candle, we've got Cormac ready to go. It's right there. It's just right there. So the pull needs to happen. Okay, you're up. All right, next up, Do. Do's asking Miser to explain the fight again because the joke ruins it. Zene, you're up next. Zene's AFK until the pull, and I'm a little late to be there. Okay, D's up next. Savage heroic leaps on the boss. Oh, right, so on the boss. Oh, no! Savage, you thought that was the boss? That was the actual goo in the ground. Come on, man, the boss is over there. Oh, no, Savage is dying, and we're wiping. Savage going and heroic leaping into the wrong spot like that. Luckily enough, Lumi's got the skill sets to res Savage as a... Yeah, that's just the way to do it. He's playing as DK, so that's what he did. Alright, Hunt, you're next. Hunt says Candle yells at Alf about standing so close to her. Lumi yells about someone popping the ring. Hunt is no longer doing the bank for anyone for the rest of the night. Now, amazingly enough, she says that, and then she immediately, in the middle of the fight, has a tell about taking care of the bank. It's amazing what happens in the middle of a fight. So Hunt throws down a guild bank in the middle of a fight and takes care of the person. It's amazing she can do all of this. But luckily enough, Lumi's there to help carry her, and Savage, you've got 15 seconds. Savage yells at Miser to taunt because he's distracted. Alright, that happens. It happens quite a lot. Candle, you're next. Do, you're up next. I'm not going to sing that one either. That Beach Boys song just doesn't come out that well with me. But I got the goo vibrations. Yes, the goo vibrations. Zane, what are we doing now? People are standing too close together for pound and take a lot of damage. The healers are sighing at them. Oh my gosh, we are taking so much damage. I don't think the healers can keep up. I don't think the healers are keeping up. And then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, Leroy comes at the raid and pulls everything. I didn't know there was even ads in this boss, but he found a way to pull more ads into this boss fight from clearly like across the zone. It's amazing. But unfortunately, that means that we're wiping. And Dee has already used her saving throw. Oh, luckily enough, we have a speech. We've got a speech. Okay, and Lumi, he's inspiring us. He's got 10 seconds. The inspiring words from Lumi. Alright, folks, look, we've killed this how many times, and we're wiping on this? That's unacceptable, okay? We're putting down the foot, and it's not going to happen anymore. We're going to kill this boss. Let's do it. Alright, luckily enough, those words inspire people. Not so much because they're inspired, but because they don't want to hear him talk about what's going on. They're getting a little feared of him. They're getting a little afraid of Lumi, what he might do, because that's a lot of words all at once. So they just freak out and say, okay, guys, we got to kill the boss. Okay, and it saves the fight right then and there. It just stops it right there in its tracks. We are now back on course. We're okay again. And he's next. And we cast hero early. And we're moving on to Lumi. Just FYI, we have made a circuit. Everyone's being dragged into the goo. Oh, no, not the goo. And Hunt, you're next. We have made a circuit. That means we can do the thing that ends it. Fangy says, don't pop the damn ring again. I am the only one who is skilled enough to pop it. Oh, no. Someone actually did do that. Oh, my gosh. Someone has popped the ring, and they have made Lumi smash. Lumi has smashed half the raid again. This is twice in like 3 fights. Do people do this all the time? I don't know what is up with people popping this ring again and again. Well, the ring bearer is upset and has smashed it up. Lumi smash. We've got 5 seconds to save the raid. 5 seconds. 4, 3. The precious should not be touched. Now, he's already sent me one, so I'm going to go with Lumi's the first saving throw, because, yeah. We have sent out the Lumi bots, okay? The Lumi bots have been sent out and are dealing with the situation, okay? Whenever you are wiping out a boss and, like, you don't know what to do, in come the Lumi bots, all right? Now, the Lumi bots said, we got this, and we're just sitting off, munching on some popcorn, and Lumi bots are taking care of it. But we need to step back in, okay? They're getting a little tired, and them carrying us that much is getting to be a little bit, you know, much. So, Savage, what are we going to do next? Savage dies, leaving the DPS to finish things off. Going to a non-DPS. Candle, you're next. All of the healing cooldowns are popped, and we kill him. That's awesome. That's amazing. And we are just killing him. And he is dying. Oh, no. Oh, guys, I can't believe this. Leroy, he came back in again. I didn't know he could do this twice. I thought he was dead. Evidently, he's still alive. All right, so evidently, Leroy went and pulled more from deeper in the zone and is bringing it to us again. Oh dear, we are beginning to wipe. 5 seconds. Does anyone have a boon left? We do. You need to send me a tell. This is where you save the day. We've got to save. The DK has sacrificed himself, and we are okay. The DK has sacrificed themselves. We are all right. All right, and Do, you're up next. Okay, now should I take what you wrote the first time as what you're saying next, Do? Okay. The ring bear popped the ring, and we blame the druid? Alright, so, yes, we did. We did blame the druid because the druid popped the ring. And unfortunately, I thought that, you know, this is 2 minutes later, and you thought that Lumi Smash thing can only happen once? No. It's like a one word, and it says smash. Okay, that the half the raid that didn't die is dying right now from the second Lumi smash. So we are wiping again. The ring bearer is upset. Do we have any saving throws left? I'm gonna take yours from earlier. You know who. Now, that one, as I recall, is on Do. Now, we're gonna need an inspirational pun from Do in order to save the raid. So Do, this is for all the marbles here, man. We're at the end of this fight. We need a saying from you. You've got 20 seconds. We have to have those inspirational words to save us from a wipe, and we're gonna move on to D. Drina, you've got 20 seconds. Cormac has died. He's dead. He's gone. All right, guys. Whew. 3 bosses. Do you realize it's taking us longer to explain how we kill these 3 bosses than it actually does in a typical week for us to actually kill them? It's taken us an hour to kill these 3 bosses, and it typically takes us like 15 minutes. So anyway, we're going to move on to boss number 4 now. Now, boss number 4 is the Council. All right, we've got this High Council going on there. Now, on the way there, there's this mini-boss that Stab totally didn't pull, but he ran into the rogues, and he's died again. He dies every single time on those rogues, and he had to do it again. This is like true to form. He's dead, okay? He's gone. All right, we res him. We get to the High Council, and everything's okay. All right, we're preparing for the fight with the High Council. And you know what? You're first. All right, so how are we preparing for the High Council? All right, Hunt, you are up next. What are we doing, Hunt? So that rage thing, that feral rage, yeah, they want to make sure they have that DPS boost. Killing the boss. Yes, that's right. We are killing the boss. Oh no, we're wiping again. I couldn't believe it. Someone went over there and just pulled the boss like it was going out of style. And they, Hunt. You just, you killed us. That's, alright, you know what, guys? We had a saving throw. We haven't had this one yet. But, we're fed up to here with the early pulls, okay? We are fed up to here. Now, this is the time. We're an hour and change into the raid, and it's past time to call the raid, okay? It is every man for himself, okay? Every man for himself has been casted, and we're going to call the raid, all right? So the raid has been called. No more of these mistakes, right? Boss. All right, Savage, you get the full 20 seconds this time. How does that work? Savage, what are we doing? Savage is AFK, and here's Miser asking if he is back yet on TeamSpeak. That's always good. Candle, you're next. She got it in there. Food. Do your next. Are we ready yet? That'll be a DIA. Zane, you're next. Dia, I got it. Yeah. Dorina is next. Zane, we really have to pee, so there's some AFKs going on. But I don't know if that's Warg's excuse. Oh, less than 5 seconds left. D puts down food for the folks because the first person just said food. The second person said, here is the food. Okay, Lumi, you're next. And Lumi has started the DBM timer. That's always fun. Saying, tanks, we gotta get this going. We gotta get this fight started. That means, Hunt, you're starting it up for us. We are starting the fight. Hunt, fixed Pandora, drowns out Myers' hour-long explaining of the pull. She's rocking out to some tunes. Savage, what are we doing next? That was an amazing pull. Didn't even realize that Savage was AFK. And next up is Candle. We're on the boss pull now. Everyone pulls correctly for once. On the High Council, that happens like every time. Do, you are up next. Oi, oi, oi. So in the middle of a boss pull, Do's telling the Warlocks to come out of the closet. Shadow. Zane, you're next. What's going on in this boss fight? We're on the High Council. What are we doing? There's 5 seconds left. Oh no, it's time. We're dying. We're wiping. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. It was 2 seconds late. We're beginning to wipe. Here it comes. Oh no. Do we have any saving throws out there? Oh, wait. We had a saving throw. The saving throw is, hey, guys, you gotta know what the plan is. The plan, don't die. Thankfully, that reminds us all, that we're not supposed to die. And that saves us because it puts us back on target. And then D's next. Go ahead, D. Let me cast a spell. Unfortunately, I don't know if it did get dispelled. And then one of the people misunderstood and thought that he needed to be sacrificed. And he didn't want Lumi to be the sacrificial target. So Scarlet, being the druid that he is, said, I'm going to take one for the team. I am the chosen one. He has been chosen to die. And he does it for Lumi. He does not want to be the one to die. So Scarlet steps forward and kills himself in a fit of glory and saves the raid. Unfortunately, he was necessary. He is the one that we sacrificed, and he has already sacrificed himself, and that means we're beginning to wipe, and it's not working out too well. So do we have any saving throws? Oh, we sacrificed the shaman. It's close. Okay. I wanted it to be a tells, but micro those if you want, y'all, just so that you get them in faster. So anyway, we took care of that immediately. So here is Scarlet. Scarlet has sacrificed himself, and it demoralizes the whole raid. And in order to lift the spirits of the raid, there's only one thing to do. One thing, and only one thing will save the raid. And that's to kill the shaman. Thank you, Hunt, for sacrificing yourself. We appreciate it. You have once again saved us. Lumi, would you please carry the torch and continue on with the story of how we defeated the High Council?
On the full, are we actually on the boss now?
We are on the boss fight now.
Alright.
I think I broke him. Alright, so he's pulling him into position now. Okay, the DKs can do that. Okay, they get to pull him into position. And then we've got Hunt, who has sacrificed herself already, but who's contributing through TeamSpeak and through her Pandora mixtape thing going on here, okay? And Hunt says to us the words of wisdom about what we are doing, and they are. Miser dies, Savage is dead. Lumi saves the day and solos the whole fight. Unfortunately, we didn't realize that it was that we shouldn't sacrifice Lumi. And Scarlet, who was rezzed, got up again and said, No, not him. Not him at all. I've got this. I shall stand in that circle. That shall be my choice. I will be the chosen one. And he steps forward again, and he takes Lumi's spot, and he decides he shall die instead. And we've lost Scarlet again. Unfortunately, that demoralizes the raid. We've lost our Scarlet. Our Scarlet is dead. And as we're getting to the end of our High Council fight, and we are beginning to die again, do we have any saving throws remaining? Let's see. Oh, but luckily enough, up steps an individual who allows us to know all. And with words of wisdom, he spits forth in 10 seconds the saving throw that we all needed. Those words of moral courage and bravery that we needed to bring our spirits back up to where they should be. And Lumi, with those words, he says, get them separated so we can kill them. He's totally disregarding Scarlet's sacrifice to save himself. That was an idiotic move on Scarlet's part. He should have been dead anyway. And that makes the raid realize Scarlet wasn't that important. If Scarlet's willing to die for Lumi, it was his own fault, okay? We gotta listen. And the listening here is, we gotta separate everything, get back on boss. The boss needs to go down, alright? So let's get back on track. So, next up, Mr. Savage. Mr. Savage, what are we doing here? Alright, so you've got Lumi and Miser yelling at you now. Get them separated, kill them, and pay attention, y'all. Alright, so, Candle, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Are we doing the right thing? What's going on with the Bice fight? No idea. Uh-oh. You know, it's a good thing where you don't have an idea, because you know who does have an idea? Miser has an idea. And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to get together with Char, and I'm going to tell Char what's going on, okay? And then Char and I are going to talk about it. We got the markers all set down, and you know what? We got a plan. We've got an idea. Here it comes. We're going to wipe, okay? That's the plan, okay? The boss will never expect it happening, okay? They've never seen this move conducted before. To do it on purpose. It will shock them. It will awe them. So we begin to implement the plan, the idea of wiping to defeat the boss. Let's see if it works. Are there any saving throws to counteract this wonderful, amazing plan? Are there any saving throws at all? The Lumi bots have been deployed. They said, no, this is a horrible plan. Miser, Why are you doing this? It is a horrible plan. I have told you time and time again, wiping does not work. We must live. If you're not going to listen to me, I'm going to do it myself. We all stand back and watch and all. The Lumi bots have been deployed. So basically enough, there's 3 bosses, there's three fights that are going on, and Lumi's able to handle all 3. You know, they're not supposed to be next to one another, but doesn't matter. We got this anyway. So, he handles it, we're saving it, and y'all are standing back and all. Got the carry thing going on here. Now, Do, in a fit of wisdom, is spitting it out. He's got 20 seconds. Send in the clones! I love it. So, the Blade Master has cloned himself many times, and he's doing a whirlwind job of it all. I like it. And now, Zane, what is going on next? What's going on in this raid? What's going on with this fight of the High Council? So people are dropping reaps where they shouldn't, and people are being dispelled constantly when not on red. Oh dear. The dispelling thing, it needs to happen. Unfortunately, I don't know if they are being done. Oh dear. Oh no. Is the dispel thing happening? I don't think it is. I don't see dispel. Well, I guess I don't. No. Okay. Whew, we got the dispel thing going on here. All right. So anyway, the spells are happening, and next up is Dorina. Got 20 seconds. I'm a little man. Yes. The council's health goes to 0, and she's correct because we are done with this fight. Guys, congratulations on doing the council fight. That was a good job. Good job on doing the council fight. Whew, man, it's getting hot in here, isn't it? So the first thing we need to do is we need to prep. Okay. Now this is Deadeye. Okay, I figured this would be a lot of fun. I want to get all the way to Gorfine, but you know what? I think Deadeye's a good target here. Okay, so Lumi's got the start of all of this. So Lumi, we got some prep work to do. What are we doing? We're setting up the banished groups. Okay, we're setting up the banished groups. Guys, we skipped all the way to Archimon, okay? I lied to you. We're not doing Deadeye, we're doing Archimon, okay? If we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. We did Manaroth last week with Fangry. Fangry came in, got us all the way to Archimon. We're on Archimon. We're preparing for the end game here. Savage, what are we doing for Archimon? All right, we tell Miser, we are ready. We are ready to go. Oh, snap. You know what? Candle wasn't ready to go. Candle was sitting underneath the boss and fell on top of her. This time around, boss respawned directly on top of her from a previous wipe. You know what? It happens every time. We tell Candle again and again, don't stand where the boss is spawning, girl. It happens all the time. Unfortunately, that means we're wiping. Oh, snap. Guys, we just wiped on prep? Again? Oh, man. Guess we weren't ready. Alright, Candle, you're up. Miser started the timer, and it's going to be a long timer. How else are we preparing for Archimon? You're up next. Cast table, flip table. That's always the most important thing to start anything. Zane, you are next. You've got 20 seconds. Oh, good. The markers went up. We are planning for the actual event. The markers are important for planning. And, but you know what? Those markers give me an idea, okay? And the idea is, you know, why don't we just stack all together, okay? Why do we need all of these markers? Let's just use like 2, okay? We can have the ranged and the healers and the tanks and the melee. We can stick everybody together. I think that would work out very well. Unfortunately, that idea didn't work out too well. And it's causing us to wipe. Ah, the markers weren't a great idea after all. Well, sometimes when you plan things, they don't work out that great, okay? Unfortunately, this just happened to be one of those times. So we're going to have to, you know, I can't believe we're wiping on prep. D, you got next. How are we starting on the prepare for Archimon prep here? We cast timers to pull. I like how we start that. That's how we start with. We start the casters to time the pull. That's the first thing we do on a prep. Okay, we don't eat food. We don't get any of that. No, forget all that. We start the timers. We know where our priorities are at. Lemmy, you're next. You've got 10 seconds, y'all. Everybody sits down immediately and starts eating the food because you only have 10 seconds to get that on. The potion timer is going to be amazing at this point. All right, Savage, you are next. What are we doing next, sir? As people are panicking, an army is cast because the DK is always ready to pull. DK's got this. Okay? Next up is Candle. Candle, what's going on? We got an army being casted, people are sitting down eating food, and the timer's almost up. The boss is pulled and stab dies. Luckily, Stav is the one who pulled. He's the one that aggroed. He's dead. He's dead as a doornail. But we can still pull on time. That's normal. Okay? That's fine. We don't need Stav. So, Do, what's going on next? Do says, can I cast Magic Missile into the darkness? Can I get a Mountain Dew from the other room in the refrigerator? Yes, you can cast Magic Missile into the darkness if you absolutely have to. Cast the die roll, see if you get a 20. Yes, we're doing D&D. D&D Light is D&D. Sine, you are up next. We're still prepping. We're still on prep. She's saying what she's going to do. We're on preparation H. Yes, Do. I'm going to count that. Do prepared. Do prepared great. Do, that's 2 in a row. Just nothing but net. Alright, and we had 2 misfires, so we're still... Definitely need a drinking game in here. D, you're up next. We're still prepared, because we had a... Nope, D's gonna start with... D's still on prep. We're still on prep. Savage starts the fight. Unfortunately, it's not time to start the fight, so Savage, knowing better, doesn't actually do that. Yet. Okay. This is going to be the last prepared one, which is Lumi. Lumi, we've started the timer, we've done the pull, but we haven't done the pull yet. So let's see, what do we do now? I'm running out of things to do, but I figure you got something left in the, the list of things to do or not do. What is it? We all drink our potions before the pull, but it's okay. I mixed D's in and yours down, and that's actually how we do a Marchmont fight. So we're all good. We're doing really well here. Unfortunately, it took so long to get the prep done. The healers, they went fishing, okay? And they came back, and when they came back, they had the fishing gear on. They still had the fishing poles on. And we're doing the pull, which means we're going to wipe. Oh, dear. Oh, no. It took us too long to do the prep, and now we're beginning to wipe. But luckily, do we have any saving throws? All right. we had a saving throw before the saving throw thing even went out. So the saving throw is, guys, look. I know the fishing poles are awesome, but it's not going to help us implement our plan. Our plan is, don't die. The fishing poles, they don't help that at all. So get rid of the fishing poles. I know you're bored. I know that the preparation took a long time, but yeah, come on. The fishing poles got to go. Okay? So, we're doing the pull. All right. So, who's up next? Savage? Savage is doing the pull? I think Savage should do the pull. Savage, how'd the pull go? Savage tosses his sword to pull the boss. What a great idea. You should always toss your sword to pull the boss. Unfortunately, the boss didn't like that, and he came over and just smacked Savage down like, well, yeah, I'm not going to say that. But unfortunately, that means that we kind of lost momentum there, and we began to wipe. It's really not, yeah, wasn't that good. Oh, but luckily enough, Lumi caught that immediately. Says, look, it's not the sword you need, it's the axe. So he began a motivational speech that lasted only 10 seconds, and in those 10 seconds, he began to save the raid. 10 seconds of Lumi's speech. Oh! We definitely take that. Okay, those are points. Okay, those are like super. Okay, that's like screenshot points. That's awesome. Do, you know what? I gotta hand it to. Okay, you've been doing really well all night, but I think Lumi wins. Lumi, good job. Savage thought that he'd throw with his sword to pull the boss, and it didn't work out that well. But luckily enough, Lumi came up and said, "Hey, Ark, it's the axe, right?" So he asked Archimon about the way to which he should be pulled, and Archimon obliged, and we were able to pull the pull off successfully. And Candle, what do we do next? You got 20 seconds. Not everybody saw that. You did it in officer chat instead of in raid chat. But what she said was, we are killing the first ad, and the person runs to the second with the debuff. So, debuff. Usually, debuffs need to be dispelled. So, even though this one doesn't need to get dispelled, typically, the dispel still needs to happen, right? So, did the dispel actually happen? I don't know if the dispel got casted. Oh, wait, yep, it did. Okay, my fault. So luckily enough, the dispel did happen, and the debuff did work off, and we are now moving on to the next person. Do, you're up. What happened next? There you go. There you go, right there. Good one. So, can Do use an allure of flames on his fishing pole? It is a lure. Zane, what's going on next? Only 5 seconds left. People fail moving from the green fire to the other side. You'd think they'd know this by now, but they still fail to do so. Wow. So we got all this going on, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on in the D. What happened next? We got a child in the room who is asking questions of his mother. So we're gonna have to skip D and come back to her later. Lumi, while D would like to fill in the next part of the story, I'm gonna have to go to you next. So, sir, what is next? Desecrate spawns in the middle of the raid, probably right after the all the other stuff that's going on. We're not gonna have D go next. She's having to take care of the child. So Savage, you are up next. What is going on? This is an epic fight. You gotta go twice. What is going on, sir? We've got Desecrate spawning in the middle of the raid. People are fishing. This is an interesting way to fight a boss. Everyone breaks the shackles early. But luckily, the first time around, that's what's supposed to happen. And they appreciate you breaking them early the first time. But that's alright. Candle, what happened next? And the ads silence the healers. Oh, that's perfect. Because if they silence the healers, that gives Leroy a chance to come in, aggro all the ads, and go, at least I got chicken. And unfortunately, that means that we're wiping the raid as well. Now, were there any saving throws in order to save the raid? Because I think we need one. Okay, luckily, we had Hunt here still, okay? Hunt is gone, though, okay? She's totally gone because she just sacrificed herself. Thank you, Hunt, for sacrificing yourself in gratis. You know, thank you. Great job. Do, what's next? Alright, so Do muted his mic so nobody hears his demonic feedback. I don't think she heard it that time. Savage, you might be okay. Zane, what's going on now? Zane is running around trying to DPS the boss and heal people while silenced. Oh boy. Not only do we got a wipe, we got a double wipe. But one save throw should be enough to save us from this wipe. So, is it going to work? Are we going to be able to be saved from the wipe? Alright, we have a saving throw on the table. And I hope he's up to meeting the standard here. So, thank you, Do, for saving us with the morale boosting pun. And we're moving on to Dorina. We're moving out of the big ring. Wow. I'm so glad that we got out of the big ring. Because Lumi really appreciates it when you get out of the big ring. But, unfortunately, the ring got popped. And then he went into... Oh! Lumi smash! And he smashed half the raid. Half the raid just got smashed. And it caused the beginning of a wipe. And the wipe is beginning to happen because of our ring bearer. The ring bearer cannot take that ring being popped. And did we have a saving throw remaining? Are we going to call the raid? Yeah, I'm going to have him deploy the Lumi bots. So, he was first on this. So, Lumi went ahead and killed half the raid, but then he felt a smidgen of guilt. When I say a smidgen, I mean like sliver. I mean like like you need a microscope to find out how much guilt is actually there. But that's just enough for Lumi, okay? Because that transforms him and allows him to exercise his humanity. And he says, I gotta send in the bots. Okay? So he sent in the Lumi bots in order to save the raid. And I appreciate that, okay? We all appreciate that for you saving the raid, once again, from the ring being popped and sending Lumi into Lumi Smash mode. But that means that we're still on the fight. It's up to you, sir. What's going on now, Lumi? We all panicked because Manaroth somehow joined the fight. It's probably from that Leroy pull earlier. You don't put anything past Leroy. Who cares about trash? Let's pull another boss and just do them both. You know we got the skills. Alright, Savage. It's on now, okay? Lumi bots are still engaged in this fight because we're going to need them for that Manaroth fellow. Savage, what happened next? With the Suicide Squad and Nether banished, the rest of the raid kills Archimon and Manaroth. But we're still in the process of killing him. All of the previous wiping didn't allow us to go long enough in the fight. It's still not quite over. So we're still continuing on to Candle. Candle, what comes next? We pop all the cooldowns and burn Archimon. It's one more. So, now what do we do? Both bosses fell. Do you mean both bosses? As in both bosses? Okay, I was just checking to see if it's both bosses. Okay, so unfortunately they proved to be a little bit too much for the both of us, both bosses, and it began to fall apart at the very end. Now, was there anything that we could do at this point in time to save the raid? Alright guys, we had a motivational speaker come in. This is the last saving throw, and Lumi, we need a motivational speech right here for the very final one. Zanae's going to be going next. Can you please tell Zanae, what do we got to do, Lumi? What do we got to do in order to save this from happening? You got 10 seconds. Alright, I'll take it. I got puns from both sides. Okay, so Zanae, we need to finish it all off. We need to take these guys out. You got 20 seconds. What do we do? They all died. That's the perfect captain at the end of the day. Guys, we have completed our raid. We are done. It is all over. Thank you for participating on our Valentine's Romeo and Juliet. I hope that this event worked out pretty well, and I hope you all enjoyed yourselves.